Hi, I'm Krista Bailey with IU South Bend Center for a Sustainable Future, here to share with you another way you can experience sustainable Michiana. And you might have already been doing this. Over the last few months, a lot of us has been outside. It's what there is to do. So today I have crossed the line into Michigan on the Indiana-Michigan River Valley Trail. And I'm here to find out a little bit more about how this is a way you can experience sustainability in Michiana. And Marcy Hamilton with Southwest Michigan Planning Commission is going to talk to me a little bit about how this path even came to be and what it offers to us. So thanks for coming out today, and thanks for bringing your helmet and your bike.
Yeah,
so we're gonna hit the trails.
It's exciting. I don't get to do this very much, so take me up on it. So thanks, Krista, and welcome to Michigan. Yeah, it's great to have this connection between the two states. It's been in the works for years trying to make this connection, and so now we can bike safely all the way from Niles down to Indiana and South Bend and connect our communities. It's really cool.
So this is a great way for folks to actually connect those communities, the economies, the communities in a lot of ways, and get back and forth. It's really seamless. You wouldn't really know you're crossing the line.
Right.
But you are. So why was the Planning Commission involved with a bike trail? I mean, I think planning, I don't know, bigger scale or something, although this is a pretty big project. How did you get to be involved in this? What was the big driver for the commission?
Right, for us, you know, we're interested in creating sustainable, great places to live, and part of that is trails. Trails definitely offer folks, you know, healthy options to recreate and exercise and get out in their communities. And like you said, being able to connect these different communities is really a big undertaking, and so the locals came to us asking for our assistance in the beginning of this to help them plan this out, to figure out how to deal with all the different agencies that you need to work with to implement a trail like this, and also to help them with funding and grant writing. So that's where we came in to assist.
So this is really coming out of the communities, for the communities, increasing the green space, which is great, and like you said, healthy options of things to do. So we should hit the trail.
Yes.
I think our friends Chris and Jill are waiting for us right now, so we can explore a little bit about what there is to see.
Great.
So, all right,
sounds good.
Bike. Well, we met up with Chris Van de Bosch with Bike Michiana Coalition, and Jill DeLucia. She's with the Niles Township Parks Commission. All these long titles of places that are doing incredible, big, long-term work. So we came up the trail for a little bit. Some of us might go a little farther or not, but we're in this space. It says trail parking. It looks like it wants to be something more. Tell us what to expect here, Jill, and why we're working on this little corner here on Ontario Road.
Okay, so this was abandoned property, and it used to be a trailer park. So there's a lot of cement and whatnot in here, which we've had removed, because what we found is that there's not really enough parking along the trail for the volume of people now on the trail. And we thought this would make a perfect location because it's so close, there's so much adjacent frontage to the trail. So yeah, we got this cleared out at least, and we hope in the future that we can build it out as more of a trailhead for the trail users, bikers, joggers, and so forth. Just really fill it out and make it a nice place to park your car and hop on the trail.
So more green space, which is great,
Yes.
More places to access recreation, but also probably some pretty hot real estate in the coming years.
Yeah, I mean, I've read where, like along the Monon Trail in Indianapolis, they found that the properties that had their backyards back up to the Monon Trail, actually the property value went up. So people see it as a positive, being able to access something like this, and then they can go for a walk or a jog or a bike. It's really an asset and a plus, and we think it'll do something like that in the township as well.
And maybe some little pop-up businesses like you see in the Indianapolis Trail. Of course, much more urban area. We don't need that much development here, but give some opportunity for maybe some little business efforts in the future too.
Absolutely, absolutely. We hope so.
Yeah.
We hope so.
Yeah, we could head from here all the way to maybe the Mishawaka Farmers Market, or we could head all the way up into Niles and, I don't know, get some candy or some pizza, all kinds of good stuff. So maybe we'll go farther. And I know Chris wants to show one of his favorite new feature on the trail, And Marcy, unfortunately, has to get off to work. But that's the beauty of the trail. You can do a little, you can do a lot. But thanks for showing us this far. And let's see what the new stuff ahead.
Onward.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, we've come up to a beautiful point in the trail, Chris, and one of the newest parts of the trail, too. So tell us a little bit about where we are.
Well, we're on what was kind of the missing link on the Indiana-Michigan Trail, the last section to be completed, partly because of the creek that's right behind us. Here it had to cross the Brandywine Creek, here just north of US 12, and now we have a nice piece of the trail that comes back through the woods, across a nice bridge, over the creek, just down that way a little ways, and then back over and takes us on into Niles. As you heard earlier, that means we now can ride continuously on trail all the way from Niles downtown to Mishawaka parks down in the center of Mishawaka, all the way through South Bend.
Well, this feels like we've come into a whole other world. I mean, we just crossed US 12, so it's a busy road, and then we duck in here, and it's just gorgeous. The creek is beautiful, deep green woods, really nice spot to check out in terms of, you know, park space and a nice little recreational loop. There's a little bit of a hill here and everything. Yeah.
Like most times you cross a stream, you come downhill and then you go back uphill on the other side. And I guess this is supposed to be also a fishing spot, so people can come here. And of course, trails are not just for biking, but also for walking, and people can walk over here and bring their fishing rods as well.
Awesome. Anything else we need to know about the River Valley Trail and the work of BMC to build a more sustainable community?
BMC is all in favor of trails and has contributed to the building of trails because we want to see more people bicycling, both for recreation and commuting. I know a couple of people who commute on these trails personally, and we see lots of people. The minute the pavement is down, there are people on the trails.
People are out. Well, it's been a pleasure to get out and check it out and learn a little bit more about what this adds to our community. So thanks for joining me.
Sure.
Thanks, Krista, for showing us about the Indiana-Michigan River Valley Trail. We really appreciate it. Now, if you guys have ideas of what people should be out experiencing, make sure you let us know. You can do that either through email or on Facebook. And if you're just out and about, post about it and use the hashtag #ExperienceMichiana, and we'll find out about it that way too. Well, until next time, stay safe, everyone.
This WNIT local production has been made possible in part by viewers like you. Thank you.